And we are live, and we are here with Arena Football Action Week number 4. Kansas City Brigade, Philadelphia Soul, getting ready for a big contest as we dropped our last match. Last time we played, we took our first loss of the season. So now we are 2-1, and the Philadelphia Soul, let's see here, are coming into this one at 2-0. So 2-0 against 2-1. Thank you for tuning in. TB Sports 27. We are on Twitch live. Thank you for all the new folks that have been following us here on YouTube. But if you want to catch the action live, you got to do so on Twitch, TB Sports 27 on Twitch. But you can follow us along at YouTube as well, TB Sports 27 on YouTube. And you can show your love and support to the channel by checking out our Patreon page. We're going to be uploading the old Georgia Force episodes from our original YouTube page that you guys loved. That's going to be going up at Patreon soon, so you're going to have a lot of bonus content over there, but you can also become a fan requester. You can request streams. You can be a chatter. You can get your name shouted out every single time we stream if you give us a follow over on Patreon. So check us out over there, and we are back home once again. This is our second home matchup. And we're going to be going up against our old quarterback. So Matt Nagy was our quarterback when we played with the Georgia Force on our old YouTube channel. And that is who was quarterbacking the Philadelphia Soul here. So Matt Nagy, your starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Soul. Folks probably know him more recently as the former head coach of the Chicago Bears. And the Kansas City Brigade. That is who we got offered the job by. Random selection. The wheel went. Here we are. We'll go with tails. Setting out the stream or the tweet right now. Arena Football. Boom. Send the tweet. TV Sports 27. Follow us on Twitter if you want to know when we're going live. You can't miss it. We will post it right there on Twitter. All right, we'll take the ball first. We tend to do an arena football. That's my theory for arena football. In regular NFL football, the outdoor game, I figure go ahead, kick the ball off. We pour Nashville 0-4. We got a big battle at first place here, but I figure you want to kick the ball away, try to get the ball back. Oh my goodness, like he didn't run after the ball.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh my God, what a disaster. The computer will always take control and will field the football. That time the computer didn't take control and the Soul went down and got the touchdown. I cannot believe that. The computer did not take control and we got jobbed out of a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Extra point by Peter Martinez is good. Holy smokes. Well, we're already down 7. That strategy didn't work out. I was saying in the outdoor game, you usually kick it off, try to get the ball back on a short field. The arena game, I don't think you want to play from behind. Now, you see how I'm not controlling. Now, that was not me. That was the computer. In that last kickoff, the computer didn't take control of my player. Oh my God, so we're already battling from behind, which we didn't want to do, which is why we kicked it off initially. But we're playing from behind in arena football. Our quarterback here, Michael Bishop, quarterback here of the Kansas City Brigade. And he's rolling out and will fire it looking for Derek Lee. Incomplete. Coverage on our receivers has been a big issue for our Brigade here the last few weeks. Defender's doing a nice job covering our guys. Quick pass by Bishop. Out to Brent Anderson to pick up a few to make it a 3rd down and manageable here. 3rd and 6 for the Brigade. Man going in motion here. Michael Bishop dropping back and looking for a wide open Nate Peterson. 1st down. And he goes out of bounds.
1st and 10.
Trying to answer the opening gaff on special teams here. Wow, what happened there? Bishop barely got out of his stance and he got sacked. Brought down by Dan Alexander on that quarterback sack. That was terrible. Michael Bishop barely got the ball in his hands and he was hitting the turf. Back at just about at midfield. And Bishop is looking. He's got Peterson. Incomplete. Nicely done on the pass deflection.
Incomplete pass.
That was Howard Gaines who knocked away the pass. So third down long here for the Brigade. We are at least in decent field goal range. Michael Bishop will take the snap. Good blocking. He's got Derek Lee. Incomplete.
The pass ball's incomplete.
Incomplete. I can't tell if that's a 5 or a 6 or an 8. Because you're looking at an upscaled HD PS2. Somebody in the single digit subs, either Stubbs or Mock or Hunden or Drummond, that knocked it away. So they have a Martinez as a kicker. Peter Martinez. We have Carlos Martinez. We're going to go for a field goal here. Got to get some kind of points. And Martinez does put it through. So that will at least make it a 7-3 ball game here. That was a lengthy drive. 7 plays. Eating up 2 minutes of the clock. 2 minutes for a drive in arena football is that is like the equivalent of an 80-yard 10-minute drive, and I still cannot get these kicks down. I cannot be more gently pushing the stick up the middle. I just got to work on it more. And I've mentioned before, if this is your first time watching arena football, welcome. I am playing with a really old PS2 controller. I don't know how old this thing is, but I bought this PS2 off eBay, and this game, and this memory card, and this controller. So God knows how old this thing is, just because I wanted to play this game. That's how far my love for the indoor football game goes. There are some good IFL games last night. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to watch any of the IFL action, but San Diego had a thrilling conclusion to their game. Bit of a controversy with Tucson and San Diego, a pass interference call that many folks didn't agree with. And then Green Bay and Quad City also had a great thrilling battle. And I think there's more IFL games today. So keep up with that. Matt Nagy, second pass of the ball game. It is completed to Howard Gaines.
17-yard gain on the play.
And this is an undefeated Philadelphia Soul team. They got one of the better quarterbacks in the league in Matt Nagy. So we already is starting off in the wrong way by giving up a free touchdown and then having to kick a field goal. But that fumble is recovered by the Brigade. It was Frank Moore that ended up with it. You're seeing Frank Moore right there. So that was a huge turnover. We needed that. And we got pretty decent field position, too, at the 16. Michael Bishop is going to roll out. And he's going to throw it for Nate Peterson, and it's caught. Oh, my God, but we're going to get called for a holding. Fred Ray with the hold, and that's going to wipe the touchdown off the board. Fred Ray having to be restrained by B.J. Cohen. That, yikes.
Will start the drive at the 8-yard line.
There's been too many games. This is yet another week where we're off to a slow start. We did pretty good week 1, but the last 3 weeks, including this one, it is a slow start for the Brigade offense, and there it was again. Do we have regret yet for going with Michael Bishop at quarterback rather than our other options? We went young and we went cheap rather than, we did have an option of Tony Graziani, who's a former Philadelphia Soul quarterback, but we went with the younger option. Nice catch by Castle, who stays on his feet and eventually is rustled down. Darian Castle. Haven't called his name much. He's usually not out there catching passes, but we're in a good way. 3 of 7 for Michael Bishop so far in this one for the Brigade. Bishop's got a wide open Derek Lee, and he was way off the mark. Man, Derek Lee could not have been any more open in the end zone there, and Michael Bishop completely missed it. Second down and 10. It's practically second and goal here for the Brigade. Michael Bishop gets hit. He loses the football. Duke Pettijohn picks it up. And it is a touchdown for the Philadelphia Soul. That one hurts. Philadelphia running all over the Brigade right now. Pending the extra point, it'll be 14-3 for Philadelphia, and it is good. My goodness. Whew.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Anderson back to return.
At the risk of repeating ourselves, I'm going to say it again. Not a good start right now for Kansas City.
Kickoff return 11 yards. Anderson on the return.
First quarter is going to be coming to a close pretty quickly here. In fact, this should be the last play of the quarter. 14-3. Bishop rolling out, and he's going to be looking for Nate Peterson, who had the touchdown earlier that was wiped out on the holding penalty. 10 seconds. We'll see if we can get one more play to happen here. Time will tick away. I think we can make it happen. Oh yeah, we'll get one more play. Pressure coming. Bishop trying to scramble. He's going to get knocked out of bounds.
The score is Philadelphia 14.
I believe that was Howard Gaines. It's so hard to see the numbers on these players when you're looking off an old PlayStation. But I believe that was Gaines because the numbers blend together. Like, what numbers are those for Philadelphia, especially the light blue on white? It's hard to tell. Bishop here, third down and long. He's going to chuck it down the field for Derek Lee. And that was knocked away by James Johnson. And once again, the Brigade. This is one of our worst outputs so far. Goodness me. Carlos Martinez. Pretty far down the middle. Let's see. It is no good. It goes just underneath the boards into the seats.
Listen, come here, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
All right.
Bring it on out. Bring it on out.
Right.
Bring up the energy. You got it?
Little pep talk for Carlos Martinez there.
First and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Another possession for Philadelphia. It is imperative that we get a stop here on defense. Matt Nagy is able to complete that one to James, Jerwin James.
9-yard gain on the play. Second and 1. Ball on the 14-yard line.
And short. And Nagy throw completes it. And it is going to be an easy touchdown. Troy Bergeron. And Philadelphia coming into Kansas City and tearing us apart. 3-touchdown advantage.
The extra point attempt.
21-3 right now over our Brigade, and we're in danger of dropping our second.
Philadelphia is lined
We were
up
2-0 at one point.
Anderson back to return.
We don't ship this. Whoa, my goodness. That hit. You heard the ding.
The kickoff
That
goes
hit
to
the
end zone for a
iron,
touchback.
which is always one of the most dangerous plays in arena
Ball
football.
on the 5-yard
When
line.
that thing hits the iron, it bounces off there in a goofy way. And that could have been an easy second touchdown for the Brigade. Looking for Nate Peterson. What a throw. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Number 89. The intended
Nothing
receiver
happening
on the
for the
play.
Brigade
Second and
offense
10.
right now.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
21-3. Bishop gets rid of it, completes it to Anderson, and Anderson is going to have the first touchdown of the day for the Kansas City Brigade. Brent Anderson finally gets the Brigade on the board here. 21-9. Maybe a little bit of life here for the Brigade. Extra point attempt by Carlos Martinez. And it is good. All right, if we can get some kind of turnover, we're right back in this thing. But if we keep trading touchdown for touchdown with the Philadelphia Soul, we can pretty much call it quits for us. Hey, we did it that time. Can we hit the iron? Oh, we got it through the upright, so.
I think I want to visit the end zone again.
First and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Matt Nagy. And the man in motion. Stepping up. Completes it to Bergeron once again, and it's an easy touchdown for the Philadelphia Soul. Second touchdown of the day for Troy Bergeron. And that's the thing that we can't have happen if we want to get back into this thing. As I said, trading touchdowns with this team. I mean, we're going to lose. They're up by 3 scores every step of the way. So we got to get a turnover. Maybe we can finesse a double possession here at the end of one of the quarters, even though I know Philly's going to get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. Maybe another touchback there on the kicking game for the Philadelphia Soul.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Michael Bishop. Week 1, 8 touchdown passes. He has not been as efficient since then. And Peterson not bring that one in.
Number 89.
Somewhat overthrown by Michael Bishop.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Bishop gets it away, and again, Peterson, who was another man that had a big week 1.
Number 89.
They are all over him defensively as the Philadelphia Soul. That's going to be 3rd down and 10 here for our Brigade. Michael Bishop looking for Anderson. Caught. Nice catch by Anderson. He's been the standout so far today. Brent Anderson. Nicely done.
First and 10. Ball on the
The 80 yards receiving for Anderson, half of those coming after the catch. Quick pass out to Anderson. He nearly picks up the first down. James Hunden, former XFL, an original XFL player from 2001. J-Hun, the San Francisco Demons here. 6-16 for the Brigade. Quick pass out again, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Brigade. Isaac West. A lot of guys getting their hands on the ball here. High scoring one here in KC. Extra point booted through by Martinez. And we are fast approaching the end of the first half. So another thing we got to watch out for is Kansas City on defense, not allowing the Philadelphia Soul to get the late score, and then getting the ball back to begin quarter number 3. We really got to watch that.
Illegal procedure
Lord,
on
on these
kicking team.
kicks.
Number 19.
I'm trying, man. I am trying with these kicks. I promise.
First and 10. Ball on the
So good field
20-yard
position
line.
by Philly, who's had an easy time getting touchdowns. Matt Nagy.
Push the line.
He completes that 1 to Gaines.
Gaines on the reception. 7-yard gain on the play.
We shall see. This could potentially be
Ball
final
on the
play
23-yard line.
quarter number 1. And you see the numbers on the screen. We are outpacing the Philadelphia Soul offensively. That's because 2 of our touchdowns that we've given up were by a fumble, touchdown, and that kickoff. So realistically, it should be 17-14 right now. But instead, it's a big lead for the Philadelphia Soul. Big for arena football standards. Another first down for the Soul.
Timeout called by the offense. Gaines makes the reception. Gain of 4 on the play. First and 10.
Jerry and James made that catch. Saw the career numbers for Matt Nagy and Troy Bergeron. Man, we have no answers for Bergeron. Tackle made on our end by John Stevens. And Philadelphia burning their timeouts, hoping they can get one more possession to get the ball to begin quarter number 3. Matt Nagy, wow, nice deflection. I believe that was Derek Lee. It was either Lee or Williams who had the deflection. 28-17, 52 seconds to go here in quarter number 2 in this Week 4 Arena football action. Matt Nagy, touchdown.
Here we go, yeah! Bring it on! See, I can dance too!
It was Gaines. Making another touchdown grab, Howard Gaines. And so we got to be smart. We'll get the ball back with about 40 seconds to go. Now, obviously, we want to score, but we don't want to score with too much time to allow the double touchdown situation to happen here. So we really got to watch the clock and try to play this one smart, but obviously we want to end with a touchdown. That would be just about a disaster if we end quarter number 2 without getting at least some points on the board.
Return 8 yards. Anderson on the return. They'll take over at the 10-yard line.
30 seconds and ticking here. Michael Bishop. He's got Peterson. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. 23 seconds.
First and 10. Ball on the
8 of 18 for Michael Bishop with his 2 touchdowns. Quick pass out to Anderson. That's been a successful play for our Brigade. Go ahead and take timeout number 2.
Anderson makes the catch. Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Oh, that one ruled incomplete. Referee has called a similar looking play a fumble earlier in the ball game, which led to a Philadelphia Soul touchdown. Pressure coming again, and Michael Bishop using that athleticism. There you go. 12 seconds. Can we get another play?
First and goal.
Let's see. Time is ticking. This is what we want. We want to get the score right as the clock's running out. We still got one timeout. Dropping back. Incomplete. We will have one final play. We're going to go ahead and give a timeout, just give our guys a rest. Do we just take points at this point? I think we do. Why not? I'm going to kind of agree. Take the points, get the final score here. It is good. All right, so 35-20. We kind of... Ooh, an illegal blitz. I'm going to keep the points. Don't take the points off the board, what they always say, right?
The score is Philadelphia.
There you go. There's your halftime score. Philadelphia Soul, 35. Kansas City Brigade, 21. Or 20. I wish we had 21. We're going to hit them hard here. We're going to go with the onside kick right off the bat. Try to steal an extra possession.
35, Kansas City, 20.
Oh, we got it. It didn't go far enough. Oh, my God. We had it, but it did not travel the distance. And it's going to be Philadelphia football. Man, that would have been big. That would have been big. Matt Nagy. Ooh, nearly intercepted. Howard, or check that. It's Nate Peterson on our end. That was our 89. Nate Peterson nearly with the interception. Keep him out of the end zone. Matt Nagy completed it to Jurin James.
James on the reception. Gain of 6 on the
Third
play.
and goal.
Third and goal. Ball on the 2-yard
And you have to imagine, what would Philly do? They want to give up a potential touchdown and go for the field goal if they don't get it here. Let's just focus on getting the stop. They go to Pettijohn, and they say he got into the end zone. Another touchdown for Duke Pettijohn.
Raise it up. Come on, let me in.
He's been big business, man.
Take the line.
Extra point attempt by the Soul.
The extra point attempt is good. Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Anderson back to
42-20. I still say we got hosed at the beginning of that kickoff.
Kickoff return 8 yards.
Almost like we had to overcome a bad call or something. I don't know.
They'll start the drive at the 9-yard line.
Still a lot of time in this game, but a lot of points to make up here per arena football standards. Michael Bishop, pressure right in his face, gets it away. He's been using that athleticism the last couple of plays in this ball game. As guys are blitzing into him, he's able to just get the ball away.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Bishop looking for Derek Lee, wide open. Derek Lee tumbles over the wall, but makes a nice grab. Derek Lee has been rather quiet. We drafted him for his skills, but also because we played with him in Georgia, with the Georgia Force, and he was great. He's been a little quiet, I want to say, in the early going of this season, but there's a nice catch right there, and there's the quick pass to Anderson that time. The quick pass did not work. It had been working out to perfection up until this point, but right there it did not.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Oh, and he misses Anderson. Threw that one a little early as the pressure was on, and it incomplete.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
3rd down here. Wide open. Touchdown. Nate Peterson. He gets sent into the seats, but it's all worth it for the score. Extra point here for the Brigade. And the extra point is good. (42-27). Soul leading the Brigade on the Brigade's home turf here. There we go. See, I'm trying with these kicks. Ooh, didn't whack the iron.
We gotta play tighter. No more touchdown.
Philadelphia will start the drive at the 9-yard line. 1st and 10.
Matt Nagy to pass. There's an extra football on the field out there. He completes it to Terrence Stubbs. 7 yards on the reception for Stubbs.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Nice pass deflection. All right, we can hold him here. 3rd down, I would imagine they'll go for a field goal and be a long field goal here. So that'd be a good chance they miss it, which turns into a punt. Gets us an extra possession. Keep chipping away. 3rd down and short. Come on, defense. They will give it to Pettijohn. He gets lit up behind the line by B.J. Cohen. And that's a huge stop for the Kansas City Brigade.
Is that all you got? Ridiculous. Son of a...
They will not go for the field goal. They're going to go for the first down. So we got to get one more stop here on the Soul. Matt Nagy. He gets hit as he throws it incomplete. Turnover on downs. The defense holds the Soul to a 4-and-out. Hold up now, boys. Don't get a penalty. And with a potential touchdown right here, that puts the Brigade right back in this football game. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Peterson. Do we go ahead and try to get these 2 points back right now? I say yes. I always say don't chase points. I want it right now. Get them points. The numbers looking better for Bishop. 50% completion percentage, but he got the touchdowns. Bishop rolling out. Throws it. Incomplete. Well covered there by the Philadelphia Soul. And we're still going to be down by 2 touchdowns and at least a field goal here. At some point, too, we're going to have to start going for the onside kicks more often than kicking it off. But we still got some time on the clock. Ooh, that whacked the iron. Did you see how awkward? Did you see how awkward that thing bounced when it hit the iron? That's what we got to try to aim for some more, is get those iron kicks. That's an arena football special. You ain't going to see that strategy in the outdoor game. Trying to hit the iron. Matt Nagy completes it, and it's a touchdown. Called his name a lot. Troy Bergeron, another touchdown.
Oh, yeah. How you like me now? Step to the left, step to the right.
And the Philadelphia Soul keeps swinging.
Take the line. Psych him out. Psych him out.
The extra point
Extra point is good. It would be nice to get a missed extra point at some point in here. Would also help our comeback bid.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Anderson back deep to return.
Oh, look at Anderson go. Well, I thought he had the chance to hit the corner, but Terrence Stubbs, he's coming up injured.
Kansas City will start the drive at the 7-yard line. 1st and 10.
49-33, third quarter winding down. We're pretty much into onside kick territory, I think, after this. Bishop, ooh, pressure was on, and he threw that one right into traffic. Luckily for us, it did not get intercepted, but that was close. Stubbs going to be out just a touch here with the injury, and he'll be back. Looking for Nate Peterson. He's got a touchdown. Number of touchdowns here today for Peterson. We're going to go ahead and try to get that 2-point conversion in again, as this will conclude. Look at Peterson, 106 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bishop looking, Derek Lee, 2-point conversion, good.
The 2-point conversion is good. At the end of the 3rd quarter,
We are right back. It's an 8-point game, folks.
Kansas City.
I don't know. Now I'm looking at it. We might not need to kick onside kicks. If we just get one more stop, we'll see. We'll see what this drive entails. But if we can get another stop, we're right back in this thing. What a battle back for our guys. You know, at one point it was 21-3. That's a monstrous lead for arena football. Now, yes, it is easy to get a lot of touchdowns to try to overcome that lead. But the problem in arena football is the other team has just as short a field. So when you get up by 2, 3, 4 scores and you're looking uphill at that, all of a sudden you're trading touchdowns back and forth. So it could be a disaster. Matt Nagy barely avoids the sack. And he gets it away to Howard Gaines. We have not put much pressure on Matt Nagy today, and that's been part of the issue. Not much rushing either for the Soul. They've only had 2 rushes. One of them did go for a touchdown. They've been putting it in the hands of our old quarterback, Matt Nagy. Quick pass by Nagy. And it is not quite going to be a touchdown, but Jurian James, who has also made our team miserable, much like Pettijohn has, much like Bergeron has. So after this score, if we can score again, then I think we're definitely in onside kick mode. Jarring the ball loose, but the referees call it incomplete. I wish that would be in Madden. I'm hearing, though, Madden 23 might be getting rid of those animations. We'll have to see. Everyone has cautious optimism. Check out other people's YouTube videos for more information. Hand out to Pettijohn, and he's wrapped up by Derek Lee. So if we can at least hold him to a field goal, that wouldn't be ideal to give up points, but it would be better than giving up a touchdown. And keep us a little closer to being in this game. Third down play here. Quick pass. Oh, he threw it so quick. He threw it so fast that his receiver couldn't even get turned around. Unbelievable. They are going to go for the field goal, but if they whiff, we are right back in this thing. Peter Martinez, field goal held by quarterback Matt Nagy. And Martinez is right through the pipes. It is good. So that makes it a 41-52 game, which makes a 2-score game, which puts us in onside kick mode. Should we have gone for the onside kick earlier? Did we blow it? You guys have to let me know. Did we make the right decision or not? Anderson. Ooh, up and over. Up over the boards.
Anderson on the return.
All right, we got to go quick.
First and 10.
Time is a ticking here.
11-yard line.
About 500 yards combined between the two squads here on the indoor turf. Peterson's got a beat on his defender. Incomplete. Peterson had it knocked out of the hands. I believe that's Howard Gaines, or is that, I can't tell the numbers. Is that a 90 or an 89 or a, it's a blue on white, so I don't know who's back there. The numbers, the font of the Soul, coupled with the light blue, coupled with it being on a PS2, upscaled to HD. Derek Lee, left open. See, that looks like 89, so that would be Howard Gaines. But it could also be a 99, which is Stacey Evans. Derek Lee, 3 catches, 50 yards here this afternoon. Touchdown. No, they say incomplete. They said Derek Lee went up against the backboards. Oh my God, we're getting hosed by the referees. Not only did we have the earlier play where we got screwed by the controller, I think that was a terrible call. Incomplete. Oh my God, Derek Lee. We're getting the victim. Where's Sami Zayn with the conspiracy theory? Derek Lee made the catch, but the referees say he caught it and landed up against the boards and ruled it incomplete. Incomplete again. Batted away. I believe that was Eric Damon. Well, we can try to, I say we just try to get the field goal, match the field goal back, go for the onside kick, and get back by 8. It is somewhat of a long kick, but we can neutralize their field goal with one of our own. It's been a kicker's battle between the Martinez. I don't know if they're brothers or not, but now it's back to a 1-score game, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion with 1:45 to go here in this game. We're going to have to move the arrow back a little bit. That's what burned us last time. Let's see if that's good enough. Extra point, or an onside kick, I should say. And it's easily recovered by James Canada. We didn't get the bounce. We need to get the bounce up.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
52-44. We'll see if the Soul just go ahead and go for the score or if they try to waste some time off the clock. They are going to try to waste time. Now, for right now, the clock will continue to run, but after the 1-minute warning, if they run the ball and don't gain positive yards, the clock will stop. So they are going to snap the ball. They're going to pitch it out again. And Pettijohn is taken down. We're not going to use our timeouts just yet, because only another 15 can wind off the clock, and the clock will stop for the 1-minute warning. And then if they run it, the clock will stop again. So looks like the Soul. Oh, I thought they were going to try. Oh, he gets hit. Maggie gets drilled. And Nagy, he got hit by Danny Jordan. So that will take us to the 1-minute warning. And the Soul are going to go for a field goal here. Peter Martinez, 1 for 1. He's been perfect today. This would be big business for us if he misses. It is good. It is good. So, still got all our timeouts. Troy Bergeron, your player of the game.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Anderson back deep to return.
Still a 2-score game. Trying to make this comeback happen. Anderson up to the 15. So the clock will run, unfortunately. It shouldn't. But the clock will run.
Anderson on the return. Kansas City.
EA didn't know the 1-minute timing rules of arena football.
1st and 10.
Michael Bishop for Peterson. Touchdown, and we have to call a timeout because, again, the clock should stop with the 1-minute timing rules, but it doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and go for this 2-point conversion now. That's what they want us to do is also. Let's play. Let's go with the yo-yo flats. Are they going to be? It says they're, so we got 2 guys. We got Lee and Peterson. Hopefully going to the boards. I'm kind of looking at Peterson. Incomplete. So we've got to get a touchdown now. It's a 5-point game, 55-50. Onside kick. We still have 2 timeouts. We can still get some stops. It is going to bounce around. And Pettijohn has it. And we have to take a timeout because Derek Lee got roughed up. So that burns one of our timeouts. I guess we would have done it anyway, right? Because the clock would have kept going after the onside kick. Oh, my God, we had the chance. All right, I imagine they're going to try to run it. So if we can get some stops, the clock will stop. They will run it. Pettijohn, first down, and we are going to have to use our last timeout. And it's starting to run out of time now. A valiant comeback from where it was 21-3. He's got bursitis, but he'll be back. We got to play with the horn, I think, and then it'll help him feel better. Pettijohn, did he get yardage? If he gets positive yardage, the clock will run. He did not gain positive yardage, so that will stop the clock. That is one thing I love about arena football. I wish NFL would do that. You got to get positive yardage after the 1-minute warning, or the clock will stop. And Pettijohn, touchdown. That should seal it. We have no way to stop the clock. They're going to boot it through, and we'll get the ball back, but unfortunately the time will roll on us because of, again, eventually I'm going to stop saying it. It's going to be annoying, but, and actually they're just going to let the clock run out. They're not even going to give us the ball back. The clock should stop with the 1-minute timing rules, but 2 arena football games, and EA did not program it correctly. So with no timeouts to spare, the Soul will wind the clock down to 0. We have no way to stop it. And the effort, the comeback falls just short. And the Philadelphia Soul take this one 62-50 as the Soul will move to 3-0 and our Kansas City Brigade will drop to 2-2 on the year. We got to get rid of these slow starts. That's what's burning us up right now, is the slow start. And once again, we started slow and we could not overcome a 21-3 deficit. So Philadelphia takes the win. We'll look at some stats here. Both quarterbacks had a nice day. Michael Bishop threw for 327, 6 touchdowns. Matt Nagy, 225, 4 touchdowns. Pettijohn had 2 rushing touchdowns. Bergeron had 3 touchdowns, including the scoop and score. Was that him or was that Bergeron? Or Pettijohn? On our side, Brigades, I mean, it was Brent Anderson. It was Nate Peterson, who had another big game. Derek Lee had some catches, but he's still staying kind of quiet out there. So there you go. Let's look ahead to week number 5. And we'll kind of set the table, and then that'll be it for today. TB Sports 27. Hey, we got a comment on YouTube. Jamar Bethesda said hi on one of my videos. I'll say hey. Hey, buddy. Check us out, YouTube, TB Sports 27 on YouTube. What video did he throw that comment on? He commented on... Oh, it doesn't tell me. Hey, we have jumped up to 41 subscribers. We're about to have more subscribers on YouTube than we have followers on Twitch. How about that? So, keep as I said, please follow us on Twitch. But man, if the YouTube stuff keeps going on the up and up, I don't know. We might have to, do we switch over and start streaming on YouTube more, or do we keep having? I wanna be able to have my name out there on multiple platforms. But we have jumped up to 41, which is, we're growing from where we used to be on YouTube. We had a couple thousand before on YouTube. We had to start over. But here we are. Yeah, the videos, the analytics continue to grow here. All right, so check us out, YouTube, TB Sports 27. And if you're on YouTube watching this, check us out on Twitch. If you want to watch live, if you want to chat live with us, got to do it on Twitch. Then we upload it after the fact here onto YouTube. As we wait for the old memory card save to happen here. There we go. All right, we will we can actually play any game. So, what do you, if we don't make the Arena Bowl, would you guys, I know I wanted to do this in Madden and you couldn't do this in Madden where you watch the Super Bowl. But we could watch the Arena Bowl depending on who's there. So maybe that's something that we try out. There's no way. I've wanted to watch the Super Bowl in the past with the Madden game, but you can't watch a game that your team's not in. So, results from Week 4, as we saw earlier, the Cats fall to 0-4. That was one of our wins earlier this year, so maybe we're not as good as we think we are. The Voodoo drop a game to the Las Vegas Gladiators to get their first win. The Orlando Predators, the War on I-4, getting the win, and it's kind of weird to see both the Predators and the Storm, who are usually the class of arena football, sitting there with those records, but the Predators get their first win of the year. Grand Rapids Rampage knocking out the Columbus Destroyers 58-44. There's our game, and the San Jose SaberCats remain unbeaten with their victory over the Colorado Crush. The Arizona Rattlers, who have been the class of arena football and the indoor football league for years now, including their, how many arena bowls they have? 5 or 6, and then 2 or 3 IFL. Let's look it up real quick. That's the Google machine. Arizona Rattlers. Now, for a while, they were the team that would always go to the championship game and then lose. But they have been a team since 1992, the Arizona Rattlers. They have 6 championships. They won 6 in the Arena Football League, 94, 97, 2012, 2013, 2014, and then the 2017 Indoor Football League championship. And they won the division 10 times. So I want to say, I know they've been to the championship game a lot. Let's see. Do we have like a rundown of season by season of the Arizona Rattlers? Season by season. Here we go. List of Rattlers seasons. So they went to the 94 Arena Bowl and they won. And then they won the 97 Arena Bowl against Iowa. And then they lost 3 Arena Bowls in a row, 2 to San Jose, 1 to Tampa. So that dropped them to 2-3. Then they lost the Arena Bowl against Jacksonville. So there's 4 Arena Bowls that they lost. Then they won 3 in a row. Then they lost to Philadelphia. They lost the United Bowl to Sioux Falls. And they lost the most recent United Bowl to Massachusetts, the Pirates. And they won the United Bowl in 2017. So they have about as many championship losses as they have wins. So let's count this up. So they won. So red is Arena United Bowl winners. Blue, this is on Wikipedia. Green is appearances. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 title wins. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 appearances and loss. So they're 5. So they've been to 11 championship games, winning 6 of them. So there you go. Not a good win-loss record, but they do get there a lot, and they're looking good here, 4-0 for the Arizona Rattlers. So that's gonna wrap it up here. Next week, we actually have a bye week, week 5. So let's simulate this week. We can do some more scores, then we'll move on to week 6. So up next, it'll be week number 6, and we got the Colorado Crush in a home game, but your week 5 scores. A high-scoring contest, and the Soul lose their first game of the year. So the Soul and the Rampage, looking like 2 of your stronger teams, 65-62. The Rampage get the win. The Wranglers knocking off the Blaze, 65-55. A huge blowout. The Georgia Force, 10 points, which is awful in arena football for the Orlando Predators. The Chicago Rush downing the Dallas Desperados in a blowout there, 58-28. We have the New York Dragons losing their first game of the year, the Columbus Destroyers. The Tampa Bay Storm remain winless as the Gladiators have won 2 in a row in a low-scoring battle there, 36-31. The Rattlers, we're just talking about their championship runs. They remain undefeated at 5-0, 61-48 over the LA Avengers. In overtime, the SaberCats remain undefeated at 51-48 in that one against the Voodoo, and the Cats remain winless against the Colorado Crush right there. So we'll look at the Arena Football League standings. The Rattlers, the SaberCats remain unbeaten. The Rampage up at the top at 3-1. Everyone kind of in the middle. And actually, that was just, I want to look for everybody. You can't look at everyone. You can only look at half the standings, of course. So Rattlers, SaberCats, Rampage, the Dragons, and the Soul, the class of the league so far. The Tampa Bay Storm and the Nashville Cats desperately looking for their first win of the year. That's going to do it. Thank you guys for tuning in, as always, and we'll see you next time.